The new crypto market decline of 2022 has made a ton of financial backers lose their cash, particularly the people who had land in their portfolios. This occurrence alongside FTX emergency has made every one of the financial backers extremely wary and cautious while wagering their cash on any crypto resource. For that reason, we have concocted the Litecoin cost expectation so you can pursue a superior venture choice for yourself in light of your speculation objectives. What is Litecoin? Prior to beginning with LTC cost forecast, how about we perceive how it began? The cryptographic forms of money all over the planet have their own extraordinary highlights and their novel personalities. While some advance, they are the most notable. Some join the temporary fad of being the sign of protection. Way back toward the finish of 2010, Charlie Lee, the ex-Googler, considered something else. The previous Google worker knew about Bitcoin, oftentimes alluded to as computerized gold, yet Charlie Lee needed something uniquely great for financial backers. They could constantly depend on lighter and reasonable forking out from Bitcoin like Bitcoin money. Litecoin got its particular name from Bitcoin just, as a matter of fact. As it were, it is an ad-libbed form of Bitcoin. Thus, Litecoin was delivered by an open-source client on GitHub on the favorable day of October 7, 2011, while the organization went live on October 13 in this way, highlighting among the best 10 cryptographic forms of money around the world. Litecoin is addressed with the image LTC as the valued computerized resource in the present crypto market. Because of restricted supply and openness issues, Bitcoin additionally had its limits. This is the center specialized topic for LTC. Litecoin has been at the middle phase of all crypto exchanges and has proclaimed better installment frameworks. The remarkable elements of LTC have significantly impacted financial backers, particularly concerning speed in affirmation and massively decreasing the exchange charges. Litecoin ends up working on similar agreement component as its parent on verification of work. It, as well, has ideally profited from blockchain calculations despite the fact that the calculation with which Litecoin works is script, predominantly having the high ground in mining. All in all, any individual who is partaking in the agreement action gets an opportunity to put down the following block or account on the organization. As a head association, the Litecoin group has likewise normally taken on corporate social obligation. Subsequently, they are working effectively towards the mission of the Litecoin establishment, where master designers, specialists, and researchers from the whole group of experts are committed to advancing bleeding-edge blockchain innovation for the sheer reason for an enabled society. The directorate is going by Charlie Lee, the maker of LTC. Different individuals in administration incorporate John Kim, Xingxi Wang, Alan Austin, and Punch Yang. The credit at the cost flood of Litecoin is likewise because of the mining reward occasion that this resource facilitated. LTC was at an unsurpassed low in January 2015 with a worth of $1.11, while its record-breaking high was $412.96, seen on May 10, 2021. The cost of Litecoin has been floating yet presently remaining stable. Pandemic has made the majority of the digital forms of money upside down. LTC is no exemption either, however it has endured the weaknesses. Subsequently, the cost patterns are by and large appearance a logjam. But the ongoing circling supply waiting around 71,963,980 LTC, no big surprise. Litecoin has gathered a critical market capitalization. Litecoin has created a great deal of interest since it began being acknowledged by PayPal. As we've seen, it has arrived at a record-breaking high, and it is positively conceivable that it can develop significantly further, possibly coming to $500 sooner or later. In light of our gauges, a drawn-out increment is normal for the LTC cost. The cost guess for 2027 is $238.60. With a 5-year venture, the income is supposed to be around plus 260.58%. The typical cost toward the finish of the principal half of 2027 is $316.45. Solidifying patterns show that there is potential for Litecoin and show it might go on a higher feeling. It might cross $150 by 2023. Toward the start of the primary half, it is normal to drift around $140 to $100 while, toward the finish of the last part, the cost is gauged to be $150 to the better quality. At the hour of composing this Litecoin cost expectation, the ongoing cost of Litecoin is exchanging at $75, which is up over 7% in 24 hours. With a market capitalization of $5,420,266,309.22. Litecoin value expectation, 2023 to 2030. It's anything but an obscure truth any longer that cryptographic forms of money can either make you rich from clothes or the other way around. directing point-by-point exploration, and read more about the essentials and value history of the cryptographic money prior to going with any speculation. Choice is just astute. So, here is our LTC cost expectation for the approaching not many years. Litecoin Value Forecast 2023. As per Litecoin forecasts, taking into account how well the cost of Litecoin acted before, it is assessed to show a typical cost of $87 soon. The Litecoin cost forecast for the year 2023 uncovers LTC to hit a greatest cost of $96, and the base cost to expect can be $72. Assessing the authentic information, the Litecoin forecast gauges the typical cost to be no less than $120. According to the LTC cost expectation, the base cost and most extreme cost can be around $105 and $130 separately. Assuming we attempt to reply, what will Litecoin be worth in 2025? Litecoin's cost might change somewhere in the range of $140 and $160 for the year 2025. There may be a few tremendous changes in industry situations, market positions, monetary overwhelms, strategy rebuilding, or some other political justification for the coin to have its presentation on trade. LTC, in any case, is known to be strong and steady. Worldwide financial matters might significantly affect cost development. However, up until this point, Litecoin expectation is by all accounts hopeful. Subsequently, coming toward its advanced objectives. One thing that can be ensured about Litecoin is that the stars are brilliant for this resource. Having changed the whole worldwide page of exchanges, LTC sets out on the journey of leaving a striking impression on this biological system. According to the LTC Cost Forecast 2025, it could enroll a base and greatest cost levels around $140 and $165 separately. LTC Value Forecast 2026. As this year is gone before by the significant occasions alongside a colossal fall in the cost of Bitcoin, there ought to be a moderate pattern driving Litecoin value activity to keep on performing at least $150 without a doubt. Before the year closes, we can say that the cost of LTC will be around $170, which ought to be a decent fascination for merchants and individual financial backers to empty their cash into the Litecoin kitty. Litecoin Value Expectations 2027. Before the year's over, Litecoin is supposed to arrive at least cost of $176. Furthermore, the LTC cost is equipped for getting a most extreme degree of $185. LTC forecasts 2028. Litecoin could exchange around $187 during 2028 according to the LTC coin cost forecast. Additionally, it might record a most reduced value level of $182, and the greatest cost level may be around $190 during the year 2028. Litecoin Figure 2029. In light of the Litecoin cost expectations for 2029, LTC might exchange over the $196 mark. Furthermore, Litecoin cost could enlist the base and greatest levels around $194 and $199 individually. Litecoin Value Forecast 2030. In 2030, Litecoin might exchange around the $200 mark. As per the LTC Cost Forecast 2030, the coin cost could change between $200 to $220 in the principal half. Toward the